met with your approval.
Are you being serious, or such a weird Japanese thing to say? Like that line was like where they translated. A little too literal.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Come on, dude. Just show me that sweet backside.
Damn, beat me to it. Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself. Oh, luck out.
I just love fighting. He's like one of the main characters that we've had so far that doesn't like fighting. Ow! Threw that at me. Now who the fuck threw that?
With my comrades, I'm unstoppable.
And what about without them?
More stoppable?
It's funny because that's something that they would say. Well, we can climb up over here, so let's go down here first. Shall we? Where were we?
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
Okay, so that's where we climb back up.
The collapse parts let you reach some places you
Oh, I
wouldn't
guess
be
if you
able
wanted to avoid
otherwise.
fighting these dudes, you would
Now
just
that you mention it,
go in through
the
this
ceiling's
way.
not gonna come down on us, is it?
You know, that's a good question. I never really thought about it. Oh, look. So you have to drop down that hole. Interesting. Oh, this is the way out. Well, then where the hell did that go? No, none of this doesn't add up at all. Well, shit. I'm guessing this next area is all about the element of water. Yeah, let me target this dude. So if I roll into these, oh sweet, you can use those to your advantage.
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that. You got the
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
I'll crush you!
Man, he goes over it more than anybody because like his whole gimmick is easy. You just keep attacking stuff. Meanwhile, I gotta dodge and take damage and
One
shit.
deadly strike,
Lame.
just as ordered.
So I guess if you want to do lots of mystic arts, you'd want to play Law. I actually have to work for mine. Now, how do I get over there is the question. I assume I can't jump past these rocks. No, I have to go back upstairs. Wait. How do I get there? There has to be another way to get there, right? Unless that's where we were before. No, we haven't been there. How do I get to you? That's the question. Can I jump up this? Probably not, right? It's like I said before, unless you explicitly see somewhere on the map that you can like go to, you can't really go there. How am I supposed to get there? It's gonna drive me insane. You know, I could use, you know, Law's fist to break these rocks, but no. If you can't specifically do it on the map, whatever. Unless there's another way down up here somewhere that I can go in there. There's probably a Gigantos monster back there. Okay, so is there a way down? There's this way down right here. which is where... Oh, okay, so this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Lower level. Okay, let's kill these clowns.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done!
You're mine.
Astral energy! Alright, it's now! Air thrust!
Rising Luna Rondo.
There's more where that came from.
Brim Ore level 3, nice. We needed it for something, I think the attack charm, right? Oh, that's how we get out. Oh, wait. What's over there? How we get out is over there, but oh, look at that. Oh no! What are we gonna do about this?
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm like bait to them. Be still. Stardust, burn in hell.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done!
Here I come. I owe you one. Sonic drive.
Raging cascade!
Watch this.
I'm only getting better to the threat! I never miss! Now, Redwell, astral energy! Full throttle!
Done and done.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Swift Ring, huh? And what does this do? Move and escape speed plus 50%. Oh, okay. I haven't tried to escape from battle in this game yet. Okay, now we have to go back up one last time to see what's in that chamber over there. Also, been a while since I've saved. Yeah, that would have sucked major ass. Because you know, without save points on the map, you kind of like forget to save a lot of the time. Like there's auto saves, obviously, but it's not the same like response as seeing like a save circle on the ground. It's like, oh yeah, I should probably save. So where was it? This way, right? My shins. So what's over here? Lots of enemies. And some nodes. Brim ore, copper chunk, opal mass.
Right, here goes. You're mine. You're fixed. Sonic thrust. Lightning thrust. Stardust. Take this. Here I come. Do it. Demons descend. Flashing bang. Easy.
Way to go!
You're mine. Pierce through. Be still.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart here,
Freaking invincible.
Falcon and the others truly are strong.
What about me? You're finished. Fantastic. Great. Amazing.
Shut up, Law. I'm trying to focus.
I was only trying to be nice.
No, this ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Yeah, in
That's
order
what
to
I
get
like
the
to
most
hear.
out of... In order for me to get the most out of combat, I have to kind of concentrate. Concentrate! Oh shit! I knew they were here the whole time! Oh, they're the level 14
Go no
ones.
further! They got me flanked! Sleep now! Freeze! You're done! trouble for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out? Bullseye, Sion! Nice!
Get out of my sight, Line, or you'll get hit.
Oops, right. Sorry.
Didn't get a chance to use my Mystic Art.
Like we're gonna lose to small
Oh,
fry.
sweet. Zoigle Shell Vest. Is that for our boy Law? Roy's our boy. Yes, yes it is.
It should come in handy.
You're right. You are right about that. Just in case, I don't know what is in store for us. 18 though. Still not that way. This way. So yeah, I'm guessing this place is gonna look like a
Hey, Law.
beach or something.
Back when we left Sisladen, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides,
You're a good
you're
boy.
not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is.
He uses the Force.
I think I get it now.
That's all I can do because I
We may
definitely
not know
can't
what we're
see.
capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break.
Well, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Another sort of break,
Yeah,
wink.
That's right.
Ew, boys are gross.
Fine then, suit yourselves.
Always talking about dicks.
Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit
We
is
could
real
continue
close.
on with the game if you'd stop talking so
Finally!
much.
Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face.
We were just in the sunlight like 20 minutes ago. I just let you back in.
When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah,
I
it was
find
actually
it
my old
quite
man who taught me to
erotic.
fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's
The
nothing
footsteps that
wrong
we
with
barely
being so
figured
focused
out
on
like 10
offense.
minutes ago.
But the enemy always fights back at some point.
Don't let the tips
as long as I
touch.
don't get hit, it's not a
I
problem,
mean, if you're
right?
into it, what does it matter?
So what you're saying
But I
is
mean, I
you're
guess.
too weak to take a hit.
Wouldn't want to be too
You're
gay.
not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Man, why aren't you cool? Jeez, finally.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Is this a completely different environment? Because if it is... Menancia, Overseer Hill. So this is the new zone, so... Oh, how many... Oh, this is where we meet that lady who's a knight. Yeah, she's hot. As far as
Finally
anime
here.
characters go,
Elda
you know, you have to be
Menancia,
hands off
the
with all
land of
this
green.
jailbait. At least she looks like she's
The
an
place certainly
adult.
lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cislodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see.
That's what my mother used to call
That's
me.
beautiful.
Oh,
What?
can't I enjoy nature? Am I too much of a bitch?
I was thinking the very same thing.
Like, these tsundere characters, man, they're like annoying.
Oh, that's the realm capital in the distance.
I don't feel
The city of
emotions at
Descent.
all. I'm
A
not
word to the
happy.
wise before we continue.
It's like, could
Elda
you grow
Menancia
up?
has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Jesus.
Shion.
How much
Guess
you
we should
grow up a
probably
little,
follow
Shion?
after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed
You
this
alright,
view.
Anakin?
All this green in one place is incredible.
So is your hair that color naturally, or did you dye the back of it with, like,
Anyway,
pink hair dye?
let's get moving before we start looking tasty.
Yeah, there was this
monsters.
sweet fucking barber shop to put these highlights in, dude.
Is he going to be okay?
His father just died, I mean.
Eventually. That's a wall
Give him
he'll
some
have to
time.
overcome on his own.
Everything's alright, Rinwell. Rinwell. What kind of... That name is so weird. Law is easy. He's Law from Tekken. At first, I thought he was going to be a baby type, but Law is actually pretty cool. He's just not too smart. Yeah, he's kind of like the Lloyd of the group. If I can't beat it by smashing it, I'll just
So
smash
if I
it some
remember
more.
right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena,
But it's also
and
it's
light can only
Asbel's
be
voice
found on
actor, so that's
Dana,
kind of
right?
interesting too
Right.
to me.
I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all.
Aspel.
Back to square one.
You made that joke last time
Exactly.
we talked about
That's why we
Grace's,
need to
but
take good care of what knowledge and
yes.
artifacts we still have left.
You really have
His
a
name
thing
sounds like
for old
ass.
stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Hubert should have been named Asbel because he's a
Connected?
douchebag, and Asbel should have been named
nothing.
Hubert.
Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
You're talking right in front of me still. By the way. Oh shit, my inner monologue is outer. I thought that you weren't there for some reason. Yeah, let's go up this way. How many more... Did I get a fast travel point here yet? No, not yet. So I'll hold off, because I sure as fuck don't want to go through that cave again.
An opponent like this should be easy. Take this! It got flyers!
I've got it! Let him march through it!
Rise of Luna Rondo.
Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
This one's all mine! You're
Well,
finished!
we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Burn in hell!
Now!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're finished! Talon strike!
I can feel my
How'd you do on
precision
Ganabel?
improving.
We made it. We survived. I died personally like twice, I think. I nerded out so hardcore when he was doing Indignation though. Like that was so fucking sweet. Just because like his attack patterns, I couldn't get used to them, so I would get hit by them. It's one of those things where you just have to do the fights over and over to get used to them. I really have to hurry. My buddies got hurt real bad. They can't even move. That's not good. Are they close by? Are you saying you can help them? Shion.
Yes.
There's just up along this path. Please, you've got to help. A healer and her patients. Did it start this quest automatically for us? I didn't see the letter box over his head or whatever. Oh, dude, I got my ass whooped. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, like, he was really hard. It's probably because you're playing on a harder difficulty. I mean, he still hit us pretty good. Just because, you know, you have to wait for the story elements of breaking his shield. And even then, like, he doesn't really stagger. And then, like, for whatever reason, it's like the last 20% of a fight is just, like, really hard. Like, whenever he casted Indignation for the second time, it's like, okay, like, you just have to beat the rest of the health out of him, but, like, we just weren't doing enough damage, and then so he hit us a second time with Indignation. And that's when it got rough, because we were already kind of, like, on the back foot when that happened.